You've been learning English for a while now. You know the basic grammar. You've memorized vocabulary lists. Maybe you've even practiced with native speakers or taken courses online. But still, there are moments in conversations where something feels off. People respond a little too slowly. They repeat your sentence back, but slightly different. Or worse, they switch to simpler English when talking to you. The problem? You might still be making small, invisible mistakes that make you sound like a beginner, even if you're not. These aren't the big, obvious errors. These are the sneaky ones, the subtle ones, the ones that stick out to native speakers but go unnoticed by learners. And they might be the reason you're not being taken seriously as a fluent speaker yet. But don't worry. Today, we're going to uncover those mistakes and fix them. Before we begin, give this video a like if you've ever felt like your English was fine, but people still treat you like a beginner. And if you want to keep improving daily, hit that subscribe button now, because what you're about to learn will make a real difference. Let's begin. First mistake: overusing very plus adjective. You might say very big, very nice, or very good. While these are correct, native speakers tend to use richer, more specific vocabulary. Instead of very big, they'll say huge or massive. Instead of very nice, they might say lovely or awesome. It's not wrong to use very, but overusing it makes your speech sound simple and repetitive. Try this. Whenever you say very, ask yourself, what's one word that could replace this? This is how you make your English sound more natural and advanced. Second mistake: saying I'm boring instead of I'm bored. These two are often confused. I'm boring means you make other people feel bored. I'm bored means you are not interested in something. Same with I'm interesting versus I'm interested. Use ed to describe how you feel. Use ing to describe what causes that feeling. So, I'm bored with this movie. This movie is boring. Mixing these up is a classic beginner mistake, even if your grammar is perfect elsewhere. Third mistake: literal translations from your own language. This one is sneaky. Let's say in your native language you say, I have 30 years. So you might say in English, I have 30 years. But in English it's, I am 30 years old. It's small, but it gives away that you're thinking in your language, not in English. Here's the fix. Try to stop translating and instead focus on phrases used by native speakers. Memorize and use full expressions, not just words. Language is built in chunks. Fourth mistake: using how much time it takes instead of how long does it take. This is another case where the words are understandable, but the structure is off. Native speakers don't say, how much time it takes. They say, how long does it take? How long did it take? How long will it take? So practice those chunks until they're automatic. Fifth mistake: ending questions without helping verbs. For example, saying, you went to the store yesterday? Instead of, did you go to the store yesterday? In casual speech, some natives might use the first version, But for learners, it's safer and clearer to use the full question form, especially in formal or professional situations. Always build your questions with do slash does slash did slash or slash is slash will, depending on the tense. Another common mistake: misusing articles a slash and slash the. You might say, I saw a movie last night, but the correct version is, I saw a movie last night, or she is doctor. Correct. She is a doctor. Articles are small words, but skipping them or using them incorrectly instantly makes your English sound off. A general tip: use a when talking about something for the first time, and the when the listener already knows what you mean. Still with me? Let's do one more. Mixing up word order in questions. Learners often say, where I can find it, but the right way is, where can I find it? In English, questions switch the word order. The auxiliary verb can do, will, comes before the subject. Wrong. Why you are late? Right. Why are you late? These seem small, but in real conversations, they immediately signal fluency or the lack of it. Let's move to your task. Pick 2 mistakes from this video that you know you've made before. Now, write 5 sentences that use the correct version. Say those sentences out loud twice. Tomorrow, try to notice if you naturally say them the right way. Small corrections like this, over time, build massive improvement. All right, let's review what you've learned today. We talked about subtle but common mistakes that make even advanced learners sound like beginners. Overusing very instead of using stronger adjectives. Confusing ed versus ing adjectives like bored versus boring. Translating directly from your language instead of using English expressions. Asking questions with incorrect word order. Skipping articles like a or the. Misphrasing common questions like, how long does it take? Each one seems small, but together, they shape the way people hear your English. The good news? They're easy to fix once you notice them. If this helped, subscribe. We're posting daily to help you sound more fluent, confident, and clear. And drop a comment. Which one of these mistakes surprised you most? Let's fix it together. See you tomorrow.